long been contentious in many Western countries. Now the debate is flaring in Egypt. Muslim clerics there recently banned women from wearing the full veil in schools and universities, but that decision has been set aside by the courts until they can determine whether it's legal. Middle East correspondent Anne Barker reports from Cairo.
This Nile River bridge is one of the few places in Cairo where couples can openly date. Even holding hands in public is frowned on anywhere else. But soon even this small freedom might be a thing of the past. Egyptian Muslims are becoming much more conservative and women are increasingly wearing the full face veil.
This is what God has ordered. It's in the Quran. God told the Prophet Muhammad to cover his wives so nobody can harm them.
29-year-old Omnia Hussam used to go out with no veil at all. Then she began wearing the hijab. But 2 years ago, after making the pilgrimage to Mecca, she switched to the full face veil, or niqab.
I'm happy to have done this because, just like the Prophet's wives, I feel it's brought me closer to God.
Most Egyptian women still wear the hijab, which covers only the head and neck. But as the niqab becomes more common, it's driving a wedge between women and Islam's highest authorities.
The niqab is not part of Islam. It's become a habit, but it has nothing to do with worship. It's an idea that's come from Salafists in Saudi Arabia.
Senior Muslim clerics in Egypt are against the niqab and recently banned women from wearing it in schools and universities.
There are some fundamentalists who want to return women into a shell. They want to twist Islamic teachings to force women to cover themselves.
But Egyptian women argue they should have the right to dress as they please, and many claim the niqab is a guard against sexual harassment.
It's a form of protection. I used to wear the hijab, but when I'm on the street I can feel men staring at me. I feel the niqab is better protection.
Sexual harassment is common in Egypt and it seems to be getting worse. A recent study found 83% of Egyptian women have experienced harassment in some form.
Harassment, both physical and verbal, is one key reason more women are wearing the niqab. But not all women support its use.
We cannot allow women to choose to be hidden. For our society and for our security, we have to know each other. We have to know our faces.
Women's rights advocates have even lobbied the government, asking it to ban the niqab in Egypt. Some restaurants and public venues already refuse women admission if they're wearing the face veil.
Women who choose to wear niqab, it's her right to choose, but her right to stay home. If she wants to communicate with society, if she wants to be part of our society, I have right to see her as she has right to see me.
The niqab's fate may lie with Egypt's courts. Judges recently suspended the niqab ban until they can study the issue further. Anne Barker, Lateline.
Well, it's time for a quick look at the